everybody, good morning. My name is Filipina Petite, and if you're a newbie, I hope you consider to like and subscribe, please. Welcome in my small house, and I hope everyone is doing great today. So December 11, this means today is another day. It's another video, and I'm a little congested, but I hope I will not catch any diseases. By the way, we are on our part 2 of discussing all about Filipino wedding topics. And I am going to answer some of your questions that we got again from our social media. For those who's asking me like a long messages, I'm really sorry guys. I'm trying my best. But this time, let's answer like 7 or 8 questions from foreign viewers, okay? Starting with, hi FP, when I marry my Filipino girlfriend, would it be okay if any of my family are not present? So, thank you for that question. And in my opinion, I think it is your decision in the end. That's a personal one that you need to do as long as you tell to your Filipina. So I know whoever wants to get married, it's really nice to see when our family members would witness and attend one of the special event in our life, because as we all know, wedding is only once in a lifetime. But in our case, this is one thing the Filipinas needs to accept if ever we date a foreign man, because we all know that not all your family member could afford, and if they could afford, they have their own responsibility. They have kids, houses, job, and that's the reason why not all of them could fly to the Philippines even if they want to. So it will be expensive, hotel, tickets, and it's not cheap, right? So we should understand. But of course, as I've said, lovies, just let your Filipina knows about it and explain to her, because one thing that makes us special is to see, of course, your family like attending our wedding day. Now, if you have kids in the past, or you have like 1 or 2 family that could come, then that will be good. I think that's fine. Although, not having a family that can attend on that special day is also fine. But at least, you know, if 1 or 2 of them can afford, then probably they could come to the Philippines, okay? Number 2 question, I'm thinking of getting a fiancé visa instead, just in case we got divorced, as it is illegal in the PH. So I think our subscriber meant that from getting married here in the Philippines to getting a fiancé visa instead, probably he is not sure about his feelings for his Filipina. You know what, lovies? We all know that marriage is not a joke. We need to make sure about our feelings, our trust to that person, and decide eventually if we really want to be with that person, whoever it is. Now, in your case, why would you marry someone if you think that you don't trust her, you have doubt on her? Because if we want to get married, we will not have any doubt that after like few months or after few years, we will divorce. That's odd for me. But as I've said, if it's your decision to get a fiancé visa, then you have a change of your mind. Just make sure, please, of your feelings, so that you know what to do, and you know that you are sure of your every decisions. Next one, this is for me. Hi FP, can I ask you a question? What is your dream wedding? I'm actually the type of person, unlike other Filipina, they have their own dream wedding. But as for me, lovies, I'm just this simple Filipina who doesn't dream big. I think I can see myself like wearing a wedding gown, a simple one. I want an intimate kind of gathering, a kind of wedding that a civil wedding would do for me, as long as I feel the love from my partner or husband to be. That's the thing for me. I mean, I'm not dreaming of any extravagant or luxurious type of wedding. And the reason for that is because, as I've said on my previous video, I'm just being wise. I mean, instead of using $5,000 for the wedding, for 2-day celebration, why would we use it instead for other things like buying a car, buying property, because we will be old. I mean, we will have a goal and plans together. So I want to use the money for something like an investment. If not for us, that will be for our kids. Or let's say I want to have a good honeymoon or going somewhere instead, but not like we will use a lot of our money for the wedding and then after that we don't have anything left in our pocket. So just a simple one. Number 4, does an engagement ring or wedding ring cost makes a Filipina happy? So I got this question from my Instagram. Well, depends on what type of Filipina you are dating, because some can be materialistic, some can dream that they want an expensive wedding ring or engagement. But of course, there are Filipina who are genuine and doesn't care whether you give them an engagement ring or expensive wedding ring, because the important for them is you. So as for me, if I can use myself for this, I think it doesn't matter for me, because you know what love is? If I marry local Filipino guy, engagement ring or engagement party isn't common here. There's men who can afford to give like the cheap engagement ring or buy the cheap wedding ring, and the Filipinos are happy. I've been seeing friends on my Facebook that are engaged, and some of them are wearing like a $5 ring. So it depends on your Filipina, okay? For me, if you will ask me, I don't care. I mean, important for me is to be together. Next question, is $5,000 would be enough? Now, this is a confusing kind of question because we don't know what does it mean, but I guess if people apply this to having a wedding with only $5,000, here in my province, honestly, if you have this amount, there will be more than enough, okay? Since the wedding in the province is different if you get married in the city. Now, some people in the city will like have weddings that are intimate, only family members, and here in the province you cannot just do that because people are coming. So $5,000, it's more than a decent and it's more than enough for a good wedding. Next one, my Filipino told me it's not necessary to give a grandiose wedding for single moms like you. Okay, so this is ouch for me, but anyway, this is I need to tell you this, lovies, because here in the Philippines, it's true that we have this culture where, let's say I'm a single mom, right? And I am dating a guy that never been married, he doesn't have kids. It could create a lot of problem for me and for him, because for sure, the family would oppose and tell them that, in most cases, okay, family would ask this guy, why not date and look for someone who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have responsibility yet. So this is a common culture here. Some of these family members wouldn't give respect to me or to that single mom because they think that I have already a dirty past. I mean, I have a daughter, I have a kid in my past, and they would think that this guy don't deserve to have me. He deserves someone better. So usually it's a problem here. Now your Filipina, I think she doesn't have yet kids. But for me, in my perspective, it depends on every couple, because if I can afford and if my fiance would agree to me that this is the wedding that I like you to give me, then there won't be problem. I mean, this will not be your problem. it will be our decision in the end, because this is our relationship. So it depends on every couple and not your decision, okay? So I'm not angry, I'm not upset. I'm just telling you the truth, that it's not because someone has already a child, then the kind of wedding depends on her status. So yeah, that's it, lovies. There's so many questions still, but we will answer it on another video. So anyway, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next vlog. Bye. I love you all. Please like and subscribe. I have to end this now, and see you.